get this one started. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, tomatoes.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down 10 at the 48.
They'll get this up the middle to ETN. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, Rob.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, kill. 11. Hey, go.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side is an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. Now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running back sent in motion. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go. Roll, quick, smash. Gotta be lying. 19 lying. Ready.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Daniels throwing on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards. It's now fourth down.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He's down to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's first and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Here's the counter give to Robinson. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Anticipated a quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. Third and short, Daniels. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. The distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Hey,
Here's ETN on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's second and 14. Oh, put some heat on it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 32
We finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the fray. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. The right side caught by Thomas. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Get up, check. Daddy Lion.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
And that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
3rd down give to Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 20-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down, Washington.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
Play action now with Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And it sets up second down. We'll kick the running back in motion. Second down and 10, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up first and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Throwing the out route complete. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this one doesn't go far. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Now Daniels out to play action. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Foyer broken with the pick. And the Jaguars take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. On the give, it's Stoughton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the right.
Short pass brought in. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He beams one, deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. From the 48. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
19, 18. 19, right. Dragon 60.
Daniels now on first down. The right side is caught by Samuel. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away. And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
59-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action now. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Tootin headed left. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd down, it's Etienne. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Robinson on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Ready, set!
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Like him, 18!
Daniels to throw on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. Here's Robinson up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Okay,
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Yay to kick off for Washington.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Hand off to Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All right, here we go. Second down.
11. Hey, run.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lawrence working from the gun. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll run, Etienne. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Now it's 2. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the 4th. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Is it in close? And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Inside give here for Tootin. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. They go to him again. Oh, what a time for some big plays up front, partner. Back-to-back losses, and they force a 4th and goal. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence throwing here. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead.
Commanders 9. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Eckler now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, let's go!
Now Daniels off the play action. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
That's Cougar 19! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler!
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go! Cowboy 8!
Daniels. And they pick him off again! And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock.